Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasting around the world, award winners and emerging artists from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. We all know that the universe is expanding and in development, but the same applies to humanity, even if we descend from the same individual in the past. I'm reading a few paragraphs from a book called Something Deeply Hidden, Quantum World and the Emergence of Space-Time by Sean Carroll. In many worlds theory, any one individual can trace their lives backward in a unique person, but going forward in time we will branch into multiple people. There is not one future self that is picked out as really you, and it's equally true that there is no one person constituted by all of those future individuals. They are separate as much as identical twins are distinct people despite descending from a single zygote. We might care about what happens to the versions of ourselves who live on other branches, but it's not sensible to think of them as us. So the question is, do the physical processes going on in your brain when you make a decision cause the wave function of the universe to branch, with different decisions being made in each branch? If I'm playing poker and lose all my chips after making an ill-timed bluff, can I take solace in the idea that there is another branch where I played more conservatively? Well, when I'm reading this, I'm just curious to know if I just wrote a song that doesn't sound very creative, can I take solace in the idea that there is another branch of me where I created a better one?
A classic, and at the same time progressive.
And now let's hear how the quantum wave function worked for the music of our guests tonight. Perpetual Motion is the Denver violin and guitar duo of Josie Quick and Tom Carlino. Tonight we have the pleasure of presenting their new album, Go With The Flow. Welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, Josie and Tom.
Hello, Dimitri. Thanks for having us on.
Yes, thank you very much for having us on the Light Lounge.
You're very welcome, and let's start with the first title of your album, Water, Light and Love. From your album Go With The Flow, we just listened to title number 1, Water, Light and Love. And as your critic says, remarkably, Perpetual Motion does exactly what their name says. From the moment the lights come up on them, they're engaged with their audience. And I will confirm that you guys sound organic, spontaneous and emotionally authentic. Is that how you want it to be accepted?
I love that. I think that being organic and authentic and spontaneous is exactly how I would like people to perceive our music.
And certainly the best reward for performers would be when their music is organically accepted from the audience. And right now let's enjoy your interpretation of the Beatles' Norwegian Wood. As another observation of your music goes, you guys incorporated the styles of samba, bossa nova, calypso, flamenco, Django style, hard jazz and rock into your songs. Where do the diversity comes from? Can you tell something more about your background as musicians?
Well, I started out wanting to be a rock star, so that was my background initially, but then I began learning how to play fingerstyle, more of kind of a jazz folk thing, as I branched out into different styles. And then I met Josie. She was really into jazz at that point.
Yeah, so we kind of like to refer to our musical style as musical ADD, because we are kind of all over the place with with so many different styles. We just kind of chase what intrigues us in the moment. I was classically trained in violin performance, and while I was in music school, I discovered jazz and started listening to that, and that of course led me to Stefan Grappelli, Django style hot jazz, and then in recent years I've become really enamored with world music, specifically like Latin styles, although I like the Middle Eastern Roma type stuff, and I love African music. I just like things that have that, I don't know, just that ethnic, cross-cultural kind of feel.
And the music we both listened to growing up had a lot of variety and diversity in styles. We both loved bands that branched out and did different things, so that just transferred into the music we decided to write.
Well, I guess the diversity creates the beauty of music, and the transformation of the musicians throughout the years makes them what they are. All musicians have different approach to recording their music. Some put the idea on paper, then go into the studio and play it. Others improvise in the studio till it feels right. What is your approach?
Well, I generally write out my guitar parts when I'm composing, and I work out a pretty set arrangement of what I'm going to play. And then Josie usually starts to improvise over that as she comes up with a melody. But I've always liked to write my ideas down and have them quote on paper, really on the computer. But
he's pretty meticulous at writing down his guitar parts. When I write my violin part, very often on the staff paper is just a whole bunch of little dots, which annoys him because he can't transcribe that. But
Well,
I know
you
what
don't
it
write
means.
the rhythm down. So.
No, I don't. I figure I'll remember it if I see the notes. But eventually I will write it down. But I don't. So I do both. I will improvise until I come up with a melody I like. I will write that down. And then there's almost always an improvisatory section.
That's the word. Yes.
in the piece. So there's both. And so sometimes I just go into the studio and play until I come up with something I like for that part of the song.
Certainly, written down in advance or improvised, what's important is the end product and the expectations of the audience. And after so many albums, you certainly know what it takes. For the last few decades, the music industry went through many stages: vinyl, cassettes, CDs, and streaming. How do those changes affect your recording and traveling pace?
The changes in the music industry, I would say, really hasn't affected the pace of our recording or traveling, but it has affected how we go about promoting an album. So for this album, we're kind of trying something different because things are so different from the last time that we put out an album. We're putting it out, we're releasing it on Bandcamp, which is a site for people to go listen to and purchase music.
And Bandcamp is very musician friendly, artist friendly, in terms of how much we get from sales and downloads and so on.
Yes, and we are also, by the way, making the sheet music. You earlier asked about that. We're making the sheet music available on Bandcamp. So if you would like to play any of our music, play along with the recording or just learn it for yourself, it will be available there.
As far as, how the changes in the music industry has affected how we go about things, I think the title of our album really tells how we go about not only recording and playing music, but our general attitude towards life. Just go with the flow.
It all works out eventually, so just go with the flow.
Exactly.
Well, assuming that going against the flow could be destructive, go with the flow is a good answer to my question. composers, musicians, and producers are in search of their next creative avenue. What is the direction of Perpetual Motion? Is there a dream project on your agenda not fulfilled yet?
My next project is to get back to, because I started this before we started this album, started recording another solo album. I released one in 2013, and I've written a few new solo pieces since then, of course, and so I've started recording those, and then we got into recording Go With The Flow. So that's my next creative avenue, is to finish up my new solo album.
And I have talked for a long time about doing a live looping album. Perhaps I'll go to that. One thing that I'd really like to do is kind of do a self-imposed artist in residence someplace. Find a national park. I really haven't thought of where. A beach is nice, but the Grand Canyon or Arches would also be nice. And just find a cabin and spend the day hiking and spend the evenings writing music and just kind of find a muse.
Both your albums sound like an exciting new projects. We can't wait to listen to them, especially Josie's one, to merge in the nature and to reflect and record the impression of it. And now, from the listeners of Flight Launcher Dimitri K, let's wish Josie Quick and Tom Carlino success with their new album, Go With The Flow. And for those interested to purchase it, where is it available?
As we mentioned earlier, we're releasing Go With The Flow on Bandcamp. And the site on Bandcamp to find us is Perpetual Motion, and then the number 1.bandcamp.com. You'll find merch there, you'll find singles, and there's some bonus extra music there waiting for you if you should go and follow us on Bandcamp.
There's an exclusive track, and of course, as we mentioned, the sheet music to all the songs on the album will eventually be up on the site.
And all of our previous releases are there as well.
Thanks for having us on, Dimitri. We had a great time.
Yeah, thank you very much. And thanks to all of you for listening.
Thanks for stopping by, Josie and Tom, and good luck with Go With The Flow, title number 2. We're listening now. Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Light Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world.
Hi, I'm Amanda Abizaid, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I hope you'll enjoy my new single, Peace War, produced by the legendary Narada Walden. And decide to choose peace for us today and to pave the way for all children around the world for future generations to come. You can find my music on amandaabizaid.com. Peace, love, and kindness, and stay in touch.
Siempre adelante. Bernice Marsala, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I'm a multi-genre songwriter and recording artist based in Nashville, Tennessee. You can learn more about me and all of my music at bernicemarsala.com, as well as social media by searching for the handle @Bernice Marsala or @Bernice Marsala Music. You can also stream and download my songs wherever you normally listen. Now enjoy the rest of the show.
Leaving doesn't mean that you walked away. Your mind is elsewhere, but your body stayed. I have to keep reminding myself I'm alive, 'cause I'm on the inside looking out while someone else tries. And I'll try anything to be whole, but except for things I can't control. I'm not really here. These hands don't feel like mine. Always ache inside, but pretend to be fine. Breaking doesn't mean that you can't be fixed, but I can't be expected to get over it so quick. If I have to keep floating on the surface, then I'm gonna need more than to be polished and repurposed. Oh, I'll try anything to be whole, to quit existing like some out-of-body soul. I'm not really here. These hands don't feel like mine. Always ache inside, but pretend to be fine. I look in the mirror, feeling things I can't define. I'm like a music box dancer that's starting to unwind. I'm not really here, no matter how I try. I'm not really here, not really here, no matter how. I look in the mirror, feeling things I can't define. I'm like a music box dancer that's starting to unwind. I'm not really here, no matter how I try. No matter
I'm Patsy Torres, a recording artist, songwriter, educator, motivational speaker, and what I like to call an edutainer, using music and education to inspire, uplift, and empower others. My journey began with a dream of becoming a medical doctor to heal and make a difference. I studied pre-med, but music opened another door that took me from playing trumpet in a high school band to singing and touring internationally, recording 20 albums, and breaking barriers as a Latina and a woman in the music industry. Education remained an important part of my journey, and I eventually earned my PhD in education and organizational leadership. As a songwriter, my music is very personal. I write about my life experiences, the people and situations I observe, love, humor, challenges, and my worship and faith in God. My latest album, Soy Tuya, which means I'm yours, is a love letter to everyone who has supported me throughout my journey, with songs that celebrate love, strength, gratitude, and faith. My faith. It's my foundation, and I believe God gives us our gifts for a purpose, to serve, inspire, give back, and make a difference in the lives of others. So never stop learning, never stop dreaming, and never stop using your God-given gifts to lift up others.
No creo yo. No le creas, está usando, no te merece, estás negando. Tengo confianza en mi relación, ya tomé mi decisión. La verdad es su realidad, comentarios no valen nada. Sigo siendo apasionada, no los escucharé. No me importa lo que piensen, pues ellos no lo conocen. Su amor por mí es verdadero y fiel. Y la gracia del Señor fortalece nuestro amor. Así que te lo digo, que me voy a quedar con él.
Hi, I'm Marco Nodari. I'm Italian, and I'd like to introduce you to my new project, Surmar FYC. The track is Martini Horizon. I am a member of the Latin Grammy and Grammy Awards Academies, with a nomination to my name and a mentor for the Recording Academy. I am thrilled to be part of the Light Lounge with Dimitri K program, hosted by my dear friend Dimitri. So, a big hello from Marco Nodari. Look me up on various platforms and social media, sending you a warm hug from Italy.
And now, for the end of the show, let's listen to David Fogel and Sinfonina Foundation.
Hi, this is David Fogel, CEO of the Sinfonina Foundation, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. You're also listening to the Best Contemporary Classical winner from the 2026 Hollywood Independent Music Awards, Grammy nominee David Arkenstone's Sinfonina No. 1, Dreams Carried on Fire. From the album Sinfonina Stories, New Horizons, performed by the Budapest Scoring Orchestra, Peter Eleni conducting. And we hope you enjoy it.
You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye, and remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions, and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.